someone comes out and says, we have done a feasibility study on a sustainable building with solar, etc., but they won't give us the figures, you start to wonder. And then you go back to all of the misinformation and the redirection of information and the stonewalling and the lack of cooperation, and you find it hard to believe these people no matter what they say to you in terms of, well, we're gonna work with you and all that. They're not gonna work.
Well, from what I understand, in the last-minute meeting that was held last Friday, the interim director said that Market Fab Gallery will not be a part of the new, will not be in the space. They said that Market Fab...
That was my understanding from people who had been at that meeting.
Okay.
But there is another meeting evidently that's being...
On the 7th, I believe?
7th or 8th. Mm-hmm. And we have been invited to present whatever plans we have.
Okay. Now, at that other meeting, we didn't have our lawyer, but they had theirs.
I will talk over, in general categories, the possibilities for a sustainable building, all of the ones that I know about, as well as a proper route to take in terms of step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 on a renovation of this size. You don't start stripping windows before you fix a leaky roof. A very leaky roof that is destroying the walls. And you don't start fixing windows before you fix the foundation that we just looked at. The inside is not as important as getting that exterior foundation, checking out the entire exterior foundation area to see that there isn't other leakage, but that was the main downspout, so that's probably the main problem. And that's why the plaster has been spalling off the wall. We have a couple of folks who are willing to work with us, you know, in architecture schools.
But my understanding is that
they say, yes, you're going to be here, or no, you're not going to be.
Right, because my understanding is that they said that the gallery could submit a proposal when they send out this RPF. Now, we all know what a farce MCAC and OPM's RPFs are. I mean RFPs, goodness.
Request for proposal.
We know what a farce they are when we saw what happened for the first time.
Well, not only that, it's a totally flawed system, because even, say it was about 2 months ago, even MCAP was enraged that they were kept out of the loop. We have to really insist that no matter what, you put us at the design table, because we just can't allow you to come in here and not listen to our experience, because you're going to fail. Anyone else who comes in this joint will fail if they don't listen to the experience of 35 years.
If they're this backwards in how they're going about the work on this part, what do you think about what they're doing on the South Hall?
Well, I haven't really paid much attention because my interest is here, and we've been pretty darn busy just trying to keep alive. But I know that a number of people who work at Eastern Market have expressed concerns about what they're actually putting up there. They're using a kind of a press board as a subroofing, and that's extremely flammable. They're replacing the lead, it looks to me as if they're replacing the lead design elements right under the roof line with wood, more wood, and they're talking about wanting to break through one of the 2 firewalls that saved us from being burnt out. They want to break through that. And so therefore you wouldn't really have an effective firewall anymore. It's just, I don't know. I think part of it must be that there are a couple of entities working on this project, and the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's really doing. I mean, I've talked to other people in the construction business, and they've said, you're right, they're doing it bass-ackwards. You know, you don't strip the wood first thing. But it could be that someone got the contract and was all hot to go and get their work done. But that's not the way it should be done, number one. And number two, where's the design for insulating these windows? No one will be be able to afford to heat or cool this place if they don't build some kind of insulation mechanism into the whole renovation. You know, and taking advantage of thermal drafts and having large circulating fans to circulate the air, just on and on. There are many ideas. We could have radiant heat coming from solar panels. We really need to make sure that our stormwater goes to the plaza trees to water them and not all over and down into our foundations. And of course not in the storm sewer where Fenty doesn't want the stormwater either. So do we see a design for recycling the stormwater? I haven't seen it because they won't show us anything. Because frankly I don't think they have plans for the North Hall. I really don't think they have any plans for the North Hall in terms of drawn architectural plans. It all feels very slapped together. So, you know,
okay.
Sue me.
Well, we'll
see
what happens as the days progress.
Yes, I guess we will. We definitely will see that because we'll be up here, if not 24/7, daggone close to it.
Okay.